What is up, guys? It's Carnivore, and it's day 8 right now of the carnivore diet. And so I kind of woke up late today. It's around 2 o'clock. I usually don't wake up this late, but yeah, I kind of woke up late because I went to bed late last night. So yeah, but anyways, today's video is basically going to be about how I'm feeling on this diet since it is day 8. I just want to let you guys know how I'm feeling right now and if I feel good, bad, amazing, and also the things that have happened to my body. I want to tell you guys that too. So let's get the day started. So I'm probably going to show you guys some of the meals that I'm going to be eating today. So yeah, stay tuned for that too. Guys, basically what I'm going to be eating today is just more meat, more pork chops, and more pork chops. So this right here is pork chops, this right here is pork chops, this right here I believe is pork chops, yes, also. And more pork chops, more pork chops, more pork chops. And what I really want to do is make some chicken nuggets or chicken strips. So if you guys are trying this diet, or if you guys just want to try this recipe out, if you guys want to make chicken strips, then you can go to the store and buy chicken tenderloins. And then after that, instead of using almond flour or some kind of flour as batter, what you can do is use pork rinds as batter. I did not know that until I made chaffles. Yeah, I did not know that until I made my own chaffles, which is cheese and waffles with eggs. And honestly, it tasted really good. And I used pork rinds as the batter. So if you guys do end up making the chicken strips, then what you can do is use pork rinds, because this right here is literally 0 carb. Wait, hold on. Yeah, here are the nutrition facts. 6 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. So this right here is, you can use this as batter for your chicken. You can use this as batter for your chicken strips. So that's what I've been wanting to do lately. So I think later I'm gonna go to the store and then buy some chicken tenderloins and then use the pork rinds as batter, soak it in eggs, and then fry it in the air fryer. And then it should taste like chicken strips, which is really good because it's 0 carb and mostly protein. So that's a plus for me. I really want to try that recipe out. So if you guys do want to try that recipe out, go give it a try and let me know down in the comments how it tasted. Okay, I'm gonna be eating pork chops for lunch. Well, actually, I'm gonna eat pork chops for my second meal, and then third lunch, I'm gonna eat pork chops again. So basically today, my first meal, which is right now, I am going to make an omelet with some ground pork sausages. Yes, and no. Okay, just pork sausages and eggs. I'm gonna make an omelet with this. This is gonna taste amazing. Let's go. 4 eggs and the pork sausage, and now let's start making this omelet. First step, beat your eggs. Next step, beat your eggs. Next step, coat your pan in butter. Third step, pour your eggs on. Next step, pour your sausage on. Next step, fold. So it didn't turn out as good as expected, but I mean, this is my first time making an omelet, and I mean, it looks good to me. Everything's cooked. Well, let's start eating this. Alright guys, here's the finished product. I've never made an omelet before, but it looks pretty good to me. So if you don't know what these white thingies are, it's basically just salt. I just sprinkled a little bit of salt on top of it, but yeah. So right after I'm done eating this meal, I'm going to sit down and talk to you guys about how I'm feeling and, you know, just explaining what has happened to my body over the past 8 days. Alright guys, I just got done eating my meal, and now let me explain how I'm feeling and what has happened to my body. So first, let me explain how I'm feeling. Honestly, I feel great. I've never actually felt better. I have a lot of energy throughout my day, and I've just been feeling more productive throughout my day as I'm doing this diet because I have more energy and I don't know what it is. So that's basically how I'm feeling. I'm just feeling good, you know? I feel normal, but I don't know how to explain it, but I feel slightly better. So now let's explain what has happened to my body. So even though I am on day 8, there's something interesting that has happened. So yesterday I checked the scale and I lost 4 pounds. And you guys might be thinking to yourself, well, you lost 4 pounds of fat or muscle or what? No, it wasn't fat or muscle. It was actually water weight. So let me explain how this happened. Since I'm only consuming fat and protein and there's no carbs, all the water weight is just gonna be gone since there's no carbs to hold it back. So because because carbs cause water retention. So all the water weight is just going to sit there if I eat carbs. But since I'm only eating fat and protein and there's no carbs in my diet and in my body, all the water weight is just going to be gone. So yesterday when I checked the scale, I lost 4 pounds. And then I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I lost 4 pounds of water weight. That's a lot. Me losing all the water weight is actually a good thing, because whenever I work out and then I eat a high protein meal like I normally do, and then after a couple days, if I see some weight gain, all the weight that I'm going to be gaining is not fat or water weight. It's going to be muscle mass, because I'm only eating fat and protein. Protein is literally a building block in your body that you need to build muscle. So since I'm only consuming protein and fat, I'm going to be gaining muscle mass like crazy. Well, not like crazy, but I'm going to be gaining a little bit more muscle mass than usual, since I'm only eating protein and fats and no carbohydrates. So that's honestly a really good thing. And another thing that has happened to my body is that this is kind of a weird thing, but it's part of the human body. Everyone has this in some part of their life. I had really bad diarrhea. Like, this is the worst diarrhea I've ever had in my entire life. I've never had this bad of diarrhea. I think the reason for the diarrhea is because since I don't have carbs in my body's just flushing out everything else that's left, and my body is getting used to running on fat instead of carbs as energy. And I think my body is just going into ketosis as of right now. Honestly, I think my body is in ketosis right now, but the part where I had the diarrhea, I think my body was just getting used to running on fat instead of carbohydrates, and it was just flushing out everything else that was left inside my body. I think that was the reason for the diarrhea. So that's basically it that's happened on this day. Nothing else has happened. I haven't seen any weight gain or anything like that. I haven't seen myself getting bigger. I do feel a lot leaner, but I can't really tell. But on day 30, I'm hoping to see some significant progress, like my chest getting bigger, my shoulders getting bigger, arms getting bigger, all that. I hope to be gaining some muscle mass instead of fat and water weight. I really don't want to gain that. So yeah, that's basically what has happened to my body. Nothing else, nothing special has happened other than just me losing water weight and me having diarrhea. That's it. And me having better energy throughout the day. That's basically it. So yeah, I guess in a couple days, maybe on day 15, I'll catch up with you guys and see if anything else happens to my body. That's basically why I wanted to come on here. I just wanted to tell you guys how I'm feeling and what has happened to my body. And this brings us to the end of the video. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely share this video with a friend who wants to know what has happened to my body and how I'm feeling on this diet. Also, if you want to check out more of my content, follow me on IG at Calisthenics. I upload every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Peace out.